Is it tea or is it soup? That's what we're sitting here trying to find out today. Now, a little while back, and I'm not really sure how readily available these still are, David's Tea released their soup mixes. Now, I got these on kind of like a clearance a while ago, and I'm finally getting around to trying them out only because it's finally cold. I'm finally kind of in a soup mood. So today we're going to be taking a look at matcha miso. Now, I've never had miso soup before, and I know that's a little sacrilegious to some people because it's a very, very popular soup. But I have had matcha. So what David's Tea tried to do is they've created this product that you can have not only as a soup, but also as a tea, depending on how you prepare it. Now it says to use 1 to 2 perfect scoops, depending on how you want to prepare it, whether you want soup, which I'm guessing you would use 2 scoops, and tea, you would probably use 1 because of just the consistency and the thickness. Now this does come out a nice green color, like matcha should. Now, when we look at the ingredients, the first ingredient is matcha green tea, which is a good sign because I like matcha. Then the second ingredient is white miso powder, which is fermented soybeans, rice, salt, and modified tapioca. There's some seaweed extract in here, as well as kombu extract and salt. Now, for anyone who does have a salt allergy, a soybean allergy, and I guess a salt allergy, those 2 ingredients are both in here. Now, it does say it is light on caffeine, which naturally that makes sense because it's made with matcha. Matcha is green tea, ground up very, very finely. And when we look at the description, it says this mouth-watering miso soup mix doesn't just pack a serious umami punch, or umami punch, I don't know what that is. It's also got all the energizing metabolism boosting powers of matcha. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm kind of hoping this tastes more like matcha than miso. And I'm only saying that because I know what the taste of matcha is. I don't know if I'm going to like miso, but that's what we're literally going to find out momentarily. Now, I did let this sit for a little bit, so it is kind of cooling down, and it is a little interesting to mix, only because I think, I've had this for a little while, so the consistency of the soup mix became a little clumpy, so not all of it mixed properly, but it mixed good enough. So fingers crossed. This is giving off a very, like, soybeany smell, which that's not really my cup of tea. No pun or pun intended. But maybe the flavor itself will taste more like green tea. So let's find out. Hmm. So I'm going to be honest. It's not bad. It has a weird taste to it. I think it's because it tastes very similar to green tea, personally, if you threw salt in it. And there is seaweed extract in here, so it does have a little, like, fishy taste to it. I'm not really sure what miso traditionally is eaten with. If it is eaten with seafood, I feel like this would probably work great, but I'm having it straight up, and maybe I put a little bit too much powder to it, but it does. It has like a weird earthy taste to it, and I'm not entirely sure if I like it or not. I really wish it had more of the green tea flavor I was hoping for, but it doesn't. Um, but to certain people who are used to eating miso soup, this is probably really good. Me not being someone who has ever eaten miso before, I'm not too sure if I'm really accustomed to the flavor just yet. In the bag itself, it's 100 grams, 3.5 ounces, and they do say there is 18 servings per container. This is a product of Japan, and actually, let me take another couple. I feel like this definitely has to be maybe mixed up a little bit more because it's weird because it's definitely okay tasting. It definitely has a really interesting ramen noodle real like aftertaste in my opinion, which I guess could be fine to some people. It just really tastes salty to me. And I get it because salt is in here. 17% of your daily value of sodium is in here with only 15 calories per serving. And I won't say that I dislike it. I think I'm just expecting, because it does say matcha, to go into this and expect more of a green tea taste to it versus a salty ramen water. And that's no offense to, this soup or to miso in general or to the culture in which it's digested in. But I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about this. I mean, it's definitely flavorful in the sense of, what it delivers, but you know what I'm thinking about it? That taste isn't just salt, that's soybean, because this tastes like soy milk in a weird way. And I'm not a big fan of soybeans. I never have been. And maybe that's what's kind of turning me off here. It has a nice flavor to it. It has a little bit of a decadence to it. And I definitely believe, the people who do like miso soup will probably like this. It's not bad by any means. I just don't think it's hitting my taste buds the way I would like it to. So guys, that's my little quick review of Matcha Miso by David's Tea. I do have another soup, Spicy Rasam, that I will be trying out, and maybe that one will hit me a little bit better. So guys, as always, thank you for watching this review. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Share the video, subscribe to the channel. If you've had any of their other soup teas, what did you think about them, and do you recommend them? I know they have a tomato turmeric out there somewhere. Maybe I'll track it down if they're even still on the market. And maybe I'll like that one a little bit better. But until next time, guys, definitely stay safe, stay healthy, drink all the tea you need, and, be your best selves, guys. In this world right now, there's no reason not to. We're having rough times, but that's where we can reach our best. So as always, check out all my other videos. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Tell me if you've had miso before. What did you think of it? And if you've had this comparatively, what is the differences? What it's supposed to taste like? Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Have a good one.